I completely forgot. Yeah. Alright. Good evening. Completely forgot to change the description, so I had to do it right now. Anyway, I decided to just go random a little bit. Now, they have announced the DLC with the new bosses, which I think is gonna. What did they say when it will come out? Sometime in November, November 5th. So about like what is that? 9 days? Is it 9 days? It is 9 days. Yeah, about 9 days until the new game, the DLC, not new game, is gonna be released. And I see we're gonna have some big armor. I think I'll take the decay. We're gonna be armored boys. We have 2 times the equipment that gives armor, and we have a rail beater who also gives armor. If I'd find a battering ram, that would be amazing. We also have the imps, which I'm not actually that happy about. The imps are not my favorite. We will do that. And an impling. He will die, then the impling will die, create a new one of those, and the new one will get armor. You die. Not impling, the new Shirum. A battering ram would probably actually be kind of amazing. Yeah, they deal 12 damage, so he loses 1 stack, and then he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks back, so not too worried there. Lost the imps. Now, Madame Lionsbane will probably go on the bottom floor whenever I don't have to worry about the groups of enemies already in the train. Like in this case, I had to say I had to be careful because there were units on the top floor. And her AoE decay does very much help with that. But for the future, I'll most likely have to put her on the bottom, so the decay actually does something. Even if it's only 3 decay, that's still what? That's still, what is that? 9, 15, 18 damage. That's not bad. Like, I'll absolutely take that. And for the Relentless, it's even better. I will take... Do I take a Loam Coat? For the spawn, yeah. Another Fortified Pauldrons is probably not it. I also don't think I'll take the Imp. Now, we will attempt to poison, which... Amarus Inoki does have a rally, which will trigger maybe now and then. Or the Mora Mistress for Etch. I don't have any consume spells yet, though. Actually, I have very few spells now, look at it. Only the Spore Touch. That's weird, actually. Normally you have a lot more spells. That is 10 DK, though. Or the Region and +1. That would make us basically immortal against bosses. While this is more against groups, and I think groups are probably gonna be the bigger issue. And then I don't really have spells to do with anything with, so... Enemy mutants with Titan Skin 1, so it's 8, 13 to 14 damage. Instead of 18 if I... 8, 13, 15 damage. Oh, and we have exactly enough space. Wonderful. Now Infectory on them. 2 of them die, and then we immediately get our boy. Our first one. And then if we can put a Loam Coat on him, we'll just get more and more of them. Put that together. Now I need consume spells. Yeah, just toss that. I'm pretty sure these guys will just die before they actually get anywhere. And yeah, the boss is just gonna blow up. Since you do apply more and more decay on him. I'm pretty sure most of the damage there was decay. The green recruit I kinda like, but I doubt I'll get to him. Well, another fortified pauldron. They're just getting those pauldrons too, so I really need a battering ram. Like, no shot. Do I want a Hellhorn unit? Branded warrior could be good if I find the space for him. Get a random Awoken consumable, Pyreborn or Lazarus League consumable. I think the Awoken is probably gonna be the Regen Potion, and that's really good. Yup. I don't even know. The Lazarus is probably gonna be... I don't actually want to remove Consume, I want to give Consume. Static magic power and Consume doesn't help. -2 in Consume. Like, it works, but it's not great. Toss the Ember. Toss an Imp. I think I'll keep the rest. Branded Warrior. Horned Warrior. Now he does get +3/+3 whenever he kills something. How likely is that? Not really. Maybe if I can give him some kind of weapon. Why isn't it likely? It's not likely because most of the damage we deal is the decay. So... Moral Mistress, this guy, and you. So you get Rage on Siphon, and I don't have space for this. Also didn't draw the Infectory, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright, Infectory, and then we can just put the decay on them. Yeah, the decay kills. So the decay is actually kind of a number with the consumed crown there. How much damage do you deal? 8. Not enough. Do I... Oh yeah, the fortified pauldrons don't cost anything. They're amazing. That's a lot of healing they get there. That ain't good. Right. More decay. Would have been great if I could put that on him, but I can't. The decay does nothing. And it's a problem I think we currently are gonna have. The decay ain't that great after... The decay ain't that great after for the groups. Until we start stacking more of it. And we currently have no way of doing that. I need more consume cards is what I'm seeing. Well, we're really good against bosses. We just need something that deals with not bosses. Like this, the increasing damage from the decay plus the armor we already got earlier from the Railbeater. Not Railbeater, the Steelworker. Repeat all sound effects, that's probably not it. I think I'll skip. Actually, it's a consume card, I'm just gonna take it. Barbed Branded Warrior, that one I want. And then I'm gonna do something that might be stupid, but I'm gonna take the capacity. Because I really need the bottom floor. If I'd find a propagation room, that would be amazing. When a unit gains in decay, it gains +3 stacks. I don't have rally, so... oh, at least not yet. So the incant spawn 1 ain't that great. Unit with rage 12. Branded warrior. And also give him just a little bit of health, so he doesn't just immediately die somebody looks at him. Take another one with Sap. Because I do want a lot of consume cards. Reanimate 1. Okay, that is completely irrelevant. Because reanimate, since most of our damage is decay, it will be at 1, and then any amount of decay just kills it. Now, where do I put the branded warrior? Do I put him front or back? I think I put him back to increase the damages, the chances of killing something. I also think I need to give him multi-strike. He has 50 health. Can we kill him? No, because we only deal, what, 38 damage, and then he dies to decay and comes back from the decay, so... we cannot kill him. Actually give the loam coat to this guy. So he propagates a bunch for his own rage. I need to give this guy multi-strike. And then is the boss any kind of danger? No, he is not. He absolutely just is not. Like, we're not even attacking anymore. Truffles, Pox, summon apply sap 3 to enemy units. I think I'll skip that. Impolate or impressive. The problem is I'm not gonna have the imps for impolate, but for impressive on the floor, but the impolate does work. And I do have 4 imps in my deck. Okay, so I do appreciate, because this I think used to be the amount of imps on the floor. Not on the floor in the train, but the impolate within the deck, very much appreciated. I gonna toss those because those are basically the only ones I'll never play anyway. Artifact, split anvil. Ooh, maybe I can get a rot multi-strike on the Horned Warrior. Upgrade unit with +10 regen on the Steelworker. And actually reduce to 1 on the Modern Mistress. Anything else I want to upgrade? Upgrade a unit with Titanite on, again, the Steelworker. At this point, I am very much unafraid of any kind of boss. -1 each turn. That should be fine. But yeah, I was away over the weekend. And last week was kind of busy, so I couldn't stream, which was sad. But now I am here, and I'm an idiot. I gave the multi-strike to the guy who already had multi-strike. Fuck. Instead of the guy I wanted to give it to. This guy could actually just die. Wait, so how does this work out? 6, 11, and 8. That's 9. That's 17, 25. So he has 55 health remaining. That means this guy should actually just kill him. And start getting us rage. And the more rage we have, the better. That means we now have an actual chance of killing this guy. Imp. And then these guys are just gonna die to the... Oh, Infectory. There it is. And then give us... a region. Also, Imp. Like, these are gonna die to the decay. Loam coat. About time. And then the boss is also just gonna die. Yeah, against bosses this is really good. Get some rage, lovely. Otherwise, yeah, finished Silksong. Not 100%, but I don't think I'll play it again. So this would currently be what, 3? But this is a consume spell, and consume spells are more important. Battering ram. I need to make that cheaper. I need to make that a lot cheaper. If only I had access to a magic room. I don't. Toss the ember. Toss. I think a Spore Touch. Rage adds an additional damage. That's fine. Damage shield 1 and spell shield 1. Okay, so I feel like we'll have enough decay to just not care about that. Because I'm pretty sure these guys are just gonna die. Well, apparently not. Which is a bit of a problem. But damage shield 1 and spell shield 1 isn't that bad. Fortified Pauldron on you. Impolate. Can I? Okay, you die. That's great because you don't do anything. Now you, on the other hand, very much do something. Do you die? You do die. But she doesn't. Question is, do you kill me? It is actually possible. She did not. Can you stop running after her? Okay, so most of them will die. I don't know how you survive, but you... Oh, because you eat him. Okay, but then you just die on the next floor. Which is fine. Unfortunately, the battering ram does nothing. Yeah, she gets the damage shield now. She will kill me, I think. Oh no, she died. That was actually surprising. Okay, she dies here. Critical. Oh, she gets a damage shield. But she won't survive for that long, and now we actually just kill Kayle and are done with it. Yeah, that was a lot more damage than I should have taken, which is actually... What is actually final Seraph? It's the Sap one, which I don't think is going to be that big of a problem. Ooh, Evergrowth. No, take me the Unearthed Treasure to get a Consume back and then give me an Ember. And I just realized I don't really need to make my... I take the heal. I don't really need to make the... don't really need to make the battering ram cheaper because I already kind of just have the split anvil for that. Hold over on that. Unfortunately not. Plus 20 magic power and consume. No. Spell cost -1. Spike of the Hellhorn. Double stack. Spike of the Hellhorn. Event. Which is gonna be Hef. Boiler room on the first floor. That's a no. Hef's hammer would be kind of funny. Start spell, apply spell sanctum on the second floor. Spells cost -1. Nah. Like, they would be good, but they're basically just focused on the first floor. -1 ember per turn, that should be fine. Ah, she's the asshole with the spikes, I remember. That shouldn't actually be any kind of challenge in this case. In factory early on, lovely. Some decay on him. Some more decay on him. Ooh, lucky we barely survived that. Yeah, okay, I see an issue. Like, they deal 14 damage. Bam. Actually, undo that. I completely forgot. I can't do the spikes of the Hellhorn first. I only have spells in hand except one imp, which doesn't really matter. So this should... It does not work on the battering ram. That's unfortunate. Right, so you die, but I guess that's fine. Give you the hammer. The loam coat. Fortifying Pauldron, Fortifying Pauldron. I think we should be fine against that guy. And now we actually have enough Fortify to not care. Fertile ground to spawn. They do not die, and that's actually a problem, yeah. I don't think we'll win here. I don't have enough to deal with groups of enemies. That was the big problem. Like, bosses were absolutely not an issue, but groups of enemies were. Right. I'm gonna continue just randoming. Here we have Solgard with the dragons. Cooking skin armor, Trent, that's both not great. Deal 4 damage per shot to the front enemy unit. Or Resurgence, which gets him out of stasis. And then remove stasis again, +8/+8 per shard. Removes ability on use. Not sure about like, it's probably going to be good against bosses, but against the groups, based solely on the fact that probably won't activate him for a while. He's not going to be that good. 4 damage per shot to the front enemy unit. I really wish this one was better. Because if this was not... Oh, I don't even know if they buffed it for this one. In the first one it was just 4 damage, like 4 damage, 7 damage, 10 damage or something like that. So it just increased the damage to the front enemy unit. But I feel like it should hit multiple times. Because it has the exact same issue as the others, which is you hit one unit really, really hard and then the other 3 just leave. If you don't have trample, and I don't even think you can give this guy trample, it's just not good. Alright, so they die. Put the fire starter on him, put the play a foregone power. So he now deals 8 damage, which is fine. Especially because he will deal more later on. He will just scale up. But he's definitely an incant commander. Can you notice I've watched a few Magic the Gathering videos? I've just been watching Commander. A Snotty Whelp with the Jelly Sneeze could actually be kind of funny. Because if he, and I hope he does, hits multiple times, even for low damage, like, my perfect thing would be him hitting the level up, not increasing the damage, but just hitting 1, 2, 3 times. The amount of damage done... Okay, so it does not increase the damage done by abilities. Wonderful. Fire Gel, honestly kind of great if you can actually apply it. I'm gonna take a Titan's Gratitude. Lava Armor. I do kinda like the idea of no cost spells here. Because I will go for just incants, as many incants as I can get. I'll definitely take the armor. I'll even give it more armor. And then make it small. Because that way I can maybe fit the Mollusk Mages. But if he actually does hit at least like an additional time on level 3 or something, it would be great. Because then the Pyre Gel is gonna be amazing. Mollusk Mage, Pyre Gel 1, Pyre Gel 2. I can fit a Snotty Whelp. Or I fit him up here and fit the other Mollusk Mage down there. Because unfortunately, or well, probably rather sensibly, the abilities do not trigger incant or scale off of conduit. Even though it would kind of make sense to scale off of conduit, but can't have everything. Now what does make more sense? I think Firestarter and then Titan's Gratitude. And that means he should die on the next floor. Oh, he has 3 Titan skin, does he? Yeah. Wonderful. Offering token. I always take the offering token. Take me another Consume Lava Flow. Like, it's a 1-cost spell, it removes itself, it's gonna be great. Hot Head, ability Fire Breathing, that's just damage equal to twice this unit's attacks, equal to this unit's attacks the enemy unit's twice, or the Avarice one. Unblock damage gained in gold equal to the stacks of Avarice. I think I'll put a dragon floor above Solgard. Can I get holdover? Holdover. On the offering token. Three spells into a small gift box. Okay, that just adds... I didn't even know what it did. The first one had a similar thing where you put it on just put the effects of 2 spells on 1 card. And then it was a consume card that cost 2. It wasn't actually that good, I don't think. But it was honestly kinda neat. Firestarter 2. We will have you up here, and then some more damage there. And I don't think I'll do the fire breathing now. I'll use it against groups of enemies. Alright, Vengeful Shot, discard a random card. That is approximately what I expected to happen. Small gift box. Well, Snotty Whelp. Kill it. Then that is a spell, so we can use it to incant. Offering token for a Mollusk Mage. Should have probably done that before. Should have probably done that first, yeah. Okay, he dies, and the healer, if he goes to the boss on their own, I don't actually think matters. Hold over, that's good. Get a second Snotty Whelp. And that unfortunately does kill my tank, but that is not surprising actually. I really wish you could give this trample. Yeah, toss you. Play... We don't have a tank here, that's bad. Oh, fuck. Alright, final wave, let's see how we do. Not great. Not great at all. He deals 49 damage, he will hit twice, yeah. I feel like we're not gonna win this one. Alright. Do that. Do this. Draw. I think. Wait. So this is Pyrogel 2, which is 2, 4, 8. Another 8. No, 8. 10, 12. I think the Titan's Gratitude is better. Especially if I used it correctly. Oh well. Yeah, I think that's a loss. Unfortunate. That's a good one. I still don't know how I feel about it. I really like the concept of him just, like, shooting at people. Like, casting... He's a wizard, he casts Magic Missile. But I really don't think it's that good. Also, Sentient. It takes some thorn damage. Sentient Spikes, Rejuvenate, which one is this? Melee Weakness 1. So the spikes are probably going to be a problem. Like, the spikes are really good against normal enemies. This guy has trample now? That probably happened during that one punch. I don't think I have too many heal spells yet, but that is not surprising. Cultivate is probably not relevant. The more I can heal with that, the better it is. Now, that means I hope for that one guy that makes heal spells cost 1 less. Holy shit, I can actually play him! Because of the deploy phase. Unfortunately, I cannot play the Rage of Battle. Ritual of Battle. That is fine as long as we heal enough. And we do be healing. Especially if he takes 100, if he takes half his life before he even attacks. Spikes the additional restoration detonation is always neat. Well, the fortified pauldrons could be good. Because the rejuvenate triggers whenever, regardless of whether I actually heal from it. Multi-strike. I wish I could upgrade you with Titanite, but alas. I wish I could upgrade you with spikes, but alas. Do I actually want to do that? I think I do. Because that way I can put the Animus of Will as well. Ah, I hope I get Dante. Whenever I have Animus of Will, I want Dante, because Dante is just the same but better. Alright, we don't have heals. We do have a trample. 84 damage trample. Animus of Will. The Ritual of Battle could be good on her. Because the Rage just massive damage increase. Otherwise I'd somehow need to buff her damage. And the Animus of Will kills herself. As always. A sharp... Oh, Steel Enhancer. Perfect. I'd like to have that on holdover if I can. Not yet at least. But maybe you can give him a multi-strike. Copy a card 5 times, or copy a card. Do I want to copy anything 5 times? Probably not. Yeah, that's a probably not. But copying... I'm gonna copy a Steel Enhancer. I think the copy 5 times is only good for consume cards. And best for whenever you have... Yeah, that does nothing. Rage 12 could be good. Just need to make sure she actually survives. Skip. Ability Swift Charge. Attack an enemy, any enemy immediately. You can't do that? Oh right, that was added in the patch as well. God, I haven't played the game in a while. Right, so this is the one that deals damage when no of my units is on the floor. Which, unfortunately, is going to be the case. Most likely. Alright, Animus of Will with a Rage. Unfortunately, the Rage is not persistent. Give her some stats. I would really appreciate getting a heal here. On the other hand, I should only have heals remaining in my deck. And he does actually survive. Right, heal, Steel Enhancer. Ooh, a split anvil could also be good. Head up. Oh, you can choose who she hits. That's even better. Yeah, just have a heal, and then yeah, we just win. That's good enough. Also, thank you for the like. Didn't even notice that. Actually, I did notice it right now. But yeah, Silksong is done. So if you have any suggestion of what I could play, I'm thinking of there's another game that came out which was a what is it called? This does not pierce. This is not longer piercing. I'll take that. That is basically a Metroidvania which was called Adventures of Samsara, I believe. I was thinking of playing that. There is still the other Metroidvanias I just have in library, which there's a bunch. Magic shop with a room and a heal. I don't think I need a heal, so I'd rather take the money and have a chance on Dante. It is not Dante. Skip. Like, there's Adventures of Samsara, Axiom Verge, actually also Axiom Verge 2. There's still some Breakers which I started, haven't finished yet. That one feels a bit floaty in combat. Not sure if that's intended. Draw an equipment card from your deck. I don't have an equipment card in my deck. I do have an equipment card in my deck, but I don't think it's worth it. Rage, fully heal your champion. Yep. And Rage adds more stacks. Adds more damage. Rejuvenate deals 60 damage to the front enemy unit. I do wonder whether the heal on turn start or turn end, at the start of turn, does trigger the rejuvenate. That would be interesting to know. Alright, that could be good if he can start giving a rage out. How much damage is this? So 60, you deal 60, and then he kills, meaning I don't actually want to heal you at this point. Right, I cannot take that into account. I have to just play this guy in front of him. Actually, he should probably be on the. He should probably be at the back. Because he can just clean up everything after the Raging Multi-Strike has gone through. And also, yeah, the turn start, the start of turn heal does work with the Rejuvenate trigger, which is kind of funny, and will only ever be a thing for her specifically. Like, it will never come up for any other boss. Can you actually hit other floors? Probably not. No. Alright. Getting the guy with trample early on actually can healing and region cost -1 on this floor. Absolutely. Inferno. No. Inferno is kind of funny actually if you have a split anvil and a holdover on it. Demon Eagle gets multi-strike. Ooh baby. That's great. Remove Gorg's Go. Absolutely not. +10 but -1 for each non-boss artifact, which is currently +7. I'll take that. Spells. Double stack. Could I interest you in betting being cheaper? You know what? Sure. Consume for cheap, and then take away consume. Lovely. You restore health when you move up a floor. I think that shouldn't be an issue because I don't think they'll leave the floor. Like, we now have a 60-60 multi-strike, and we have a 25-8 multi-strike, which gives us rage. And then we have an 8-3, actually 44-3 multi-strike because of rage. Like, we do this, we do this, we do this. They all die. I don't think he actually gets a kill, but that's fine. And then as long as she doesn't get immediately just one shot, she's also fine. Yeah, go ahead and kill him. So, 65 times 2, that's 110, no, that's 130. Get a rage. Kill the money bags. I wish I could fit you, but alas. And then if he actually gets to stack his regen, we are looking rather good. I think I'm gonna damage you here. That's just great. Yeah. I forgot to turn my phone sound off. Right, my sister's been to London actually this weekend. Restore 20 health twice. Much of shields, advance, apply reach 6 and armor 10. Nah. She's been to some comic convention, I believe. I was busy because I was playing board games all weekend. Which is just factually superior. Iron Tongue. Sweep. This unit's damage is set to 30 and cannot be changed. Oh, that's a room now. Yeah, I'll take that. New cards with an upgrade costs 1 less. Best connects upgrade slot. Like, I don't really need this. I'm gonna take it, but I don't really need it. Sure, get me more armor. Which, again, I think is only relevant for my champion, but... Actually, it is relevant for the others, because it reduces the damage they deal. How much damage is this now? That's 1, 2, 3... I think it counts itself, so 1, 2, 3... Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's only plus 3 damage at this point, I believe. Yeah. Sentient, Demon, Animus of Will, Branded Warrior, and then Shields to it, Animus of Speed, Shields to it. Awakening Thicket, and restore 10 health on Resolve. Blow them up. Blow them up. And then you are just gonna kill both of them. You have haste, which doesn't matter. The focused growth is just 2 triggers. And then you will kill 2 of them. After which you are just gonna delete her. Okay. I think I do like the setup. As long as the... Because, thanks to this, as long as the Sentient survives, the Crown of the Eternal, as long as the Sentient survives the battle, we're just good. And she also does 57 damage now. Oh yeah, you can get an extra hit in. With that, so the Animus of Speed always kind of was not that great in my opinion, but that actually does make a massive difference. Because now you can basically just go and say she has basically like a multi-strike every 2 turns. But one you can aim. And that could be very powerful. Actually, what is the cooldown on that? The cooldown on that is cooldown 2. So yeah, like every 3 turns she gets that extra. Anything that gets us with sweep I will cry. The second all 3 of these die due to a sweeper, I will probably just end. Oh, actually, use that here. Final wave. Like, this was not a challenge. You can just delete the entire floor with her ability alone. That honestly is... I am surprised at how well this is working. I will take a Wildwood Tome. I will take a draw. I think we actually have too much Ember. I don't think we can use all of it. Copy me a card? Do I want to copy? Another focus growth could be kind of funny. Oh no, copy me the quick. Copy me the Wildwood Tome. I maybe could have made it cheaper first. I will take the focus growth on holdover and then make it a bit cheaper. Remove the consume. Rejuvenate, deal 120 to the front enemy unit. Sure. That is also the highest health I think she can get here. Like the other was 90. I think if you go for the full spike, she has like 250 at the end, which, just to put it into perspective, is still less than most enemies have at this point. Front non-boss enemy unit gets Rejuvenate, which I don't think should matter all that much. Because they already have like 300 health. Alright, wait, let me redo that. I will play the Thicket, because it's my best defense against the sweepers actually. But then instead of dealing 60 damage... Wait, shouldn't that just kill him? Oh no, right, yes. Okay, yeah, then that wouldn't have mattered anyway. I am very lucky they survived that. Unfortunately, they will not now. Unless... No, they actually won't, I don't think. Like, I can save one of you, which I think this guy's actually just more important, unfortunately. And then you can just hit him. Alright, apply quick to you. Focus growth. Rage of battle. 45 pauldrons. And then I think you are just better. And then they die. Amazing. Unfortunately, we cannot kill him. We can now, however, play an Edge Pry and just make this be free. And then the Edge Pry dies. Yeah. Can you stop with that? Holy shit. Okay, heal him a little bit. We can actually just kill one of them. Why didn't I think of that before? Again, those sweepers immensely annoying. Yeah, it's just more damage. Like, no question about it. So you kill him, you hit him. No, you have Quake, you kill him twice. And there's the boss who gives spikes. However, I think I might just not do anything here. How much spikes do you give? Apply spikes 1 to enemy units. I think that's not actually the button. Yeah, it got better. Like, Spike Sphere isn't that bad. Restore 1 health, gain 1 ember, draw +1 next turn. That's always kind of funny. That one's kind of neat, honestly. It's just a rejuvenation trigger, like, no mistake about that. But it's good at what it does. Toss, what do I want to toss? I think, honestly, 2 of the Implings. I also think I just draw 10 cards every time. Damage to the front enemy equal to amount healed. Yep. Vine Grasp, I'll take. Remove all buffs. Advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. And draw a room, reduce its cost. Has been a long while since I just bought out the entire artifact shop. Normally I don't have that much money. Right, enter with melee weakness 2. That ain't good for me. Like, most of my units will just immediately die. Now I do this, and then I do this. So they don't actually. And I could heal you to get rid of that. You currently die, and I don't actually know why. Why, actually? Under resolve... Wait, you hit him, you kill him. And then you get rage... How much rage do you give? 3, I believe. Rage 5. So that's 10 additional damage, so you deal 43. Then you deal 51 times 3, which is another 153. And then you deal 68 times 2, which is 120. And then you deal 140. Huh, weird. Anyway, all of the melee weakness is gone after that. Oh wait, the rage gives additional damage. My entire calculation was just wrong. Alright, get this guy forward. I'm gonna have to heal him. I don't think we can get around that. Which, to be fair, ain't that bad. And we play you up here, so you don't kill my tank. Well, the 19 damage there ain't great for me, but we can just... Fuck, we can't. Okay, just kill them. So these guys all survive. Focus growth. We kind of need to kill this guy though, and I don't think we can. Like, he will hit her for 21 damage, and that's not gonna... Not really anything I can do about that. But now both of them die. So we Gucci, you die. Oh, actually, you die now. You kill him, and then you kill everyone but him. Yeah. Honestly, get this guy out my hand. Seven times 2. Can I kill him? Vine Grasp. This guy needs to die, and then we can just do this. So we kill him even harder. Actually, we just do that. Why not? Then... Like, if I do that, we do kill him. That is a lot more damage. It is unfortunately, I don't think, gonna be enough damage. Unfortunately, this guy is still gonna just die because Seraph just one-shots. Oh, we can get more quick in. Move you forward. Quick on... You are already quick, you are already quick. You are now also quick. I should maybe do the focus growth before I do any of the... moving shenanigans. He had a damage shield, didn't he? Yeah, undo that. Focus growth on you. Titan skin is gone. Do that, do that. Then move him forward. Actually, no, wait. I do have some more heals I can use. And I think I'm just gonna ignore the group above me. Right, Venture Short, Venture Short. You have... Oh, you have Titan skin, that's why. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. On give you the quick. Focus growth. Then we can... Oh, not enough. Okay, I don't have more spells. Anyway. Do that, do that. Vine Grasp him forward. So we don't actually take more damage. Now... You will kill him. Get us some rage. Alright, can we do anything about this group? Not really. Vine Grasp, I don't have a sting. He's just gonna die, there's nothing I can do about that. Actually, Empling! Wonderful. Right, focus growth. Kill. Like, that's 240 damage. That's really good. I really wish I could have the Edge Prior on this floor. I think Paya has enough health to survive a little bit. Quick on my last unit. Completely useless. Steel Enhancer. Dark Deal. Like, you now kind of just kill this guy. And that, I think, is even better. Alright, that was maybe a bit of a misplay. But I think I honestly think we should be fine here. Set of Eternals. Do we win? We do! I didn't actually expect that. Yeah, get this guy with the Titan skin forward, kill him. Oh shit, I should have maybe... Oh well. He actually wait, yeah, he just kills here. So you do 39, you kill him, and then you kill him. Okay. Quick is... Like, quick is the best armor. Killing your enemy before he can hit you is a lot better than healing afterwards. I also been a bit lacking in consistency lately. Do I fight the Titans or do I just take the Covenants? Of course I'll fight the Titans. I'll probably lose because of savagery. I think savagery is gonna be the only reason why, but... Like, Dominion and Entropy aren't that impressive. Entropy could be a bit of a bummer. But hopefully just not. Yeah, wait, I have an additional space. I can't get the boy in. If I draw him. I'm playing. Playing the Pyre, so I always have to play the Pyre Light. Right, make you quick. Do that. Pull you forward. Alright, that was... Oh well, play him for the front. Oh, he hits for 20. He hits for 20 every turn. Well, that kinda sucks, but... He also has trample, so it wouldn't matter anyway. And he will now start dealing damage to everything, to my Pyre because of the floor he's on. Edge Prior, there he is. And then I'm just gonna have to... Move you forward. Just delete you. And then unfortunately Edge Prior is just immediately going to die. Because you can't kill all of them. Very sad that. I honestly kind of expected something like that. Pyre Light always needs to be cast. Fortified Pauldrons. Unfortunately, can't get rid of her debuffs. Which is my main issue. Because that means she will just lose damage over time. She will just lose more and more health over time. You have an incant, meaning I can't really cast here unless... Blow him up. Now currently... You just kill them. And that gives me more rage, which is better. Hate that I can't cast the heal on my Pyre. Anyway, that is better than killing them outright. Cast the Pyre Light. Okay, my lady survives. That's good. Actually, I don't need to cast any other spells, so we can just do that. Oh, you get another multi-strike whenever you go down, huh? That kind of explains why you did more and more damage. I don't want to give him rage. I'm gonna give you the rage. So the biggest problem is that the guy actually continues dealing damage to the Pyre even after we got rid of everyone else. Even after, if he only has 1 health remaining. I think we're gonna lose here. Pyre Light. This would be a lot easier if you could cast healing spells on your pyre. You die. I think he hits him, gets 10 rage, and then actually deals 15 damage more and kills him as well. The problem is we take 8 damage this turn, then we are at 9. That means we need to kill this guy and this guy this turn, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless I draw a thorn, which I didn't. Oh wait, a sting. Here. So now I actually survive, and then I just have to kill this guy once more. Which could actually happen here. Minus 261. Fuck. Right, that one goes first. Fuck. But, technically a win. Technically I beat Covenant 10. Actually, it's already the second time I beat Covenant 10. Well, I'll take that. I'll probably stop here. Because I've not been here for like 3 days. I still have a little bit to do in my house. And I'm happy I got a Covenant and I don't want to start. I want to stop off good. Anyway, gonna actually probably pause Monster Train until the DLC releases, which is gonna be in like 8 days, so a week. And in the meantime, I'm gonna play something else. I still have some games to do, to stream, like Somber Echoes, Tactical Breach Wizards, Epigraph, maybe Dreadcore. Dreadcore I don't know, because it doesn't really have an ending. Dead Cells Expedition 33 is actually still in the pipeline, which I haven't played for like 3 months, 4 months at this point. I don't know why. I kind of do not feel like it is as good as most people tell it. So it is. Cataclysmo Blueprints I want to finish. But yeah, that's it for today. As such, thank you for watching, whoever makes it this far. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night later on, and I hope you have a nice week. Goodbye.